Drake released Iceman here and dropped two more albums on our dome, so I'm gonna do a full album reaction. But right now we're gonna start with just a few songs. There's too many songs in here. I don't know what you guys want me to listen to. I'll probably just make a big video for all three albums, three separate videos. But by the way, this spells him Him Habibti Iceman Maid of Honor. But we're gonna start with "Make Them Cry" here. There's a lot of song names in here that start with make them remember, make them know, make them pay, make them cry. Okay. So I mean, we know Drake, right? He's gonna be petty about stuff. I think he's gonna a lot of what has transpired in his life the past few years is going to come up here, and that might be the only thing that comes up here. So let's go. Ooh, Molly Santana is on Ran to Atlanta. I listened to some of her music in March, I think, for the first time. So I'm interested to see what she has on that. But let's start with Make Him Cry.
Yeah. Ice.
Ice. Ice.
Yeah. I'm an only child, no one could have made another. I have to father my mother and treat my son's grandfather like my older brother. The skies are gray in Toronto.
Wait. I had to treat my son's grandfather like an older brother. I had to treat my dad like an older brother. I'm surprised he'd say that. His dad does act I guess childish would be the word for it. So I guess that's what he's trying to say, but I'm surprised he would just say that in a song.
I'm an only child, no one could have made another. I have to father my mother and treat my son's grandfather like my older brother. The skies are gray in Toronto, they not a golden color. I'm feeling like BTS, cause it took the whole career for me to be so discovered.
Ooh, okay. He's barring out on this one. BTS, that's the Korean band, or K-pop, whatever, sorry.
Golden color. I'm feeling like BTS,
Soul
cause it took the whole
Seoul,
career for
Korea.
me to be so discovered. I know for sure that my parents, they look at me and see an overcomer. I'm looking back at them and these days I see an older couple. I see my only uncle looking like this shit that I ain't owning up to. And if he said the way he really felt, I probably see his side because I'm old enough to. I'm looking at all my niggas, they say, bro, we love you. But all my words really the shit that they be going up to. Feel like 40 won't even listen to my words when he knows I'm in a load of trouble. I'm in the cut just loading rebuttals. And I got a bunch of hits on my hands, see the swollen knuckles. I try to tell him.
Hits on my hands, see the swollen knuckles is crazy because like the musical hits, but also the swollen knuckles. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when K-Dot got his award, he had swollen knuckles or something on his knuckles. I don't know if that's a shot, but I think that's what he's referring to, right? That's a cool double. That's a cool double. Okay, so this is just him rapping. The beat's not doing that much. This intro is him just getting shit off his chest. He's like, I thought I had all these people on my side, and turns out I'm fighting the whole war on my own. Which is a little bit sad, right? Like, regardless of what you think about Drake, imagine having so many people that you mess with, that you help out, you hang out with, you talk to, and all they were waiting for is one opportunity of the tides turning so they could turn on you. And Kendrick gave them that opportunity, and they all turned on him. So, no matter what Drake has done to them, the fact that they would act faked and act like his friends until they saw the opportunity to switch up is fake in itself. Because if you never messed with him in the first place, why are you acting like his friend for so long? Right? So that's the part where, for me, no matter what Drake has done to those people that have switched up on him, I get it completely, because that's fake regardless. If you don't mess with me, and my name is Drake, you don't mess with me, just tell me you don't mess with me and don't deal with me. Why do you have to pretend until the tides turn, then you jump ship, and then you all start dissing me at the same time too? Like, that's crazy. It is. I was always okay with the Kendrick and Drake beef. The everyone else and Drake beef, Drake won that. Drake won that one for sure.
I'm in the cut just loading rebuttals, and I got a bunch of hits on my hands, see the swollen knuckles. I try to tell him it's working out for me now, he say then show your muscles. Prove to me that you're still as strong when it's only us two. They know you thorough with bread, but there's some shit you gotta pony up to. Basically he's saying I got growing up to do, I gotta dig deep. I really hate those two words, they never bring peace. I'm at the Bulgarian Turkey with my...
Dig deep. I hate those two words, they never bring peace. Dig deep, you're digging people up, right? Or burying people.
Bitch, and we ain't come here for no big teeth. Nah, I came here to turn a new leaf and maybe finally get some sleep. But all I can think about is the mountain to climb and the conversation surrounding my music like did Twin Peaks. What died back in 2024 was a big piece. So it's like the shit is me, but it isn't me. Y'all keep on asking me what it did to me. That's what it did to me. When I dig deep, they say dig deeper. Tell us how it felt to me, the Grim Reaper. This album better have some big features. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm all alone for my mental. And I've been trying to end so many people, I almost forgot the intro. Been so sure of my words that I haven't used a pencil. Been so paranoid that nothing in this world seems coincidental.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our brother sold his chain the other day and said that someone snatched it. I'm still processing that shit, it got me so distracted. I think he's so desperate and our life is going fantastic. He don't have the heart to come and tell us he pawned it for cash. Even
God damn, bro. Oh my god. That switch up right there? Insane. It was like, oh, wait, my bad. I was trying to get all this stuff off. Let me get back to let's do that intro now.
Baby mama been saying he been moving backwards. To me, he's so the only thing that has ever mattered. I can never forgive such a nefarious action. I'm still healing my own traumas, I've barely adapted. This new toxic shit I'm dropping is gonna spin till I'm radioactive. Yeah.
Radioactive.
I really make the roughest days in life look very relaxing. I don't do psychedelics because I'm too scared of unpacking. Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses, but I'm not taking it serious cause she's very attractive. I know it's a heavy ass decision to bury the hatchet. It'll take more than 6 pallbearers to carry that casket. I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I...
That's crazy. I mean, this is some shit Drake would say. So, guys, the thing about this guy, man, is you need to just accept who he is, right? Like, because he accepts it. No matter how many people make fun of him and say this is some shit Drake would say, you know, like getting in his feelings, showing his emotions in the way that he does, being petty. Like, everyone talks about that, and he keeps making music that shows that that's who he is. That's what music is about, guys. Like, whether you mess with it or not, you can't blame him for the type of music that he makes, because that's the type of music that demonstrates who he is, right? And that's what rap's supposed to be. So I mess with it. When he says some funny lines like that, I just laugh, because, like, doesn't impact my life. You know, like, does not impact my life. So, it's just funny to me. It's not deeper than that.
And manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes in fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then.
I put
You fucking threw that the spot that I got for you, Jesus. You gave him reason to speak on my name, that's some weak shit. They texting proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. You keeping your options open for real, that's some me shit. Sis, you gotta be kidding, like nephews and nieces. I keep on rescuing leeches. I can't believe it, I really can't believe it. I can't believe it. Too many wide transfers, bound to have a good girl's morals tangled. The rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floor bangles, and plenty more examples that had you going.
Floor bags, more examples. Dude, he's going crazy with this song. This song is him showing he's got a pen, right? Like, this is just him just floating on this beat, going into crazy pockets, getting a switch up, being true to and transparent to what's been going on with his life. Putting the jokes in the way that he always does in real life. This is just a cool song, guys.
The rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floor bangles, and plenty more examples that had you going Dora the Explorer outside while I turned a blind eye, cause it's more than painful. Yeah. I think I also put the man in manifestation. Either I'm too numb to the shit or the city is changing. I bump into people and they act like we literally strangers. Random intrusive thought, but what happened to Taz's Angels? So many people that's not around from that generation. Niggas wanna talk about a battle, I'm battling patience. Nigga, I battle frustration. I'm about to turn 40, dog, I'm battling aging. I'm battling the fact that the album ain't even dropping. Already they asses complaining. Fuck it, I'll battle the label. Fuck it, I'll battle the majors. I'll battle the stations till my ass is back in rotation. Shout out to the real fans that knew what I had in the basement. Shout out to the fake fans, I thought we had an arrangement. How many times have you tried to tell me I had a replacement? How many times are you about to ask if I had a vacation?
How many times did you say I had a replacement? How many people have come up and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna be the new Drake. He's gonna like lap Drake. That's good. That's the next mainstream artist." And Drake is still up there at almost 40. At almost 40, he's still at the top. No one comes close. Kendrick had like a blip in time where he like was higher than Drake in streams, and then after that, what happened? Drake went right back up. No vacations as well. This dude is always dropping music. No matter what you think about him, you can't say that he doesn't have a work ethic, and that's the part that I respect because I'm a person that also works very hard. And you can't say that he doesn't love it. He doesn't love rap. Like he can't go multiple years without dropping because this is what he does. Like this is the thing that he likes to do. So you gotta respect it. And fans not seeing that, right? Like I know he's rich, he's famous, he's got everything in the world, so that changes the way that a lot of people look at him and the lens they see him in. Um, but he could be doing anything in the world right now, guys. He could have been ignoring Kendrick when Kendrick dropped. He could have been on vacation. He could have been doing anything he wanted. But he decided to do the beef. He decided to fight a fight that, to be honest, like he doesn't have much to win. Um, if he had just ignored that whole thing, he'd still have the most streams, and Kendrick would have just sat on a diss for his whole life. Um, so like that shows the level of dedication to the craft and the respect for the game that he has. A lot has changed in those 2 years though. Like I get the whole lawsuit thing, and that's not something I mess with personally as well. But when someone puts their whole life into something and they're losing, they might act out that way. You got to put yourself in his shoes. Like if this is your passion, this is something you've been doing for so long, and you feel like you've been wronged by the whole industry, you feel like everyone's done their part into manipulating the streams, doing all these things, whether you're right or wrong. If you put that much work in and you feel that and you want to do that lawsuit, I get where he's coming from. I really do. I don't agree with it, but I get where he's coming from. And that's that empathy, I think, is a thing that whether we're talking about Drake's side or Kendrick's side, the fans from the opposite side don't have. They don't have that empathy. Uh, I'm coming from a pretty unbiased view. Um, I definitely think Kendrick won. You see my reactions, like he did. Uh, but that doesn't mean I hate Drake. And Drake fans that see Kendrick shoot at Drake don't act that way. They see Kendrick as the enemy, and Kendrick fans see Drake as the enemy. And it's like, you know how much better the state of hip hop would be if the fans weren't as divisive as the artists? If they actually pushed the artists into not doing this, and then they ended up collabing and making a song together. Do you know where hip hop would be right now if that happened instead? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for the long reaction and the ranting, but we are getting all of this out the way so that we can enjoy the album after. Right? I'm sure we're gonna see lots of petty shots at K Dot, at like, I don't know, probably Rick Ross, Who else? LeBron. We're probably gonna get a shot at LeBron in here, but this all to say, put some respect on the people that have made music for this long and stayed for this long at the top of the game, right? Because if Drake dropped as recent as frequently as Kendrick, what would hip hop be right now? It'd be a dead genre. It actually would be a dead genre because Kendrick's dropping every couple 4 or 5 years. J. Cole, I guess, would have been the number one, but like he has a niche fan base as well. I don't know. There's no mainstream rapper I see that could have taken Drake's spot the way that he's explaining in the song right now, if he wasn't there. So it wasn't like he's occupying a spot everyone's trying to get and everyone can get. No, most people cannot get that spot. Um, he created that spot in hip hop, right? Like he really pushed things up. I would say him, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Nicki, that era really pushed hip hop to where it is now. So we have to, like, whether or not you like him, you have to respect those accolades.
How many artists I've had to witness do bad imitations? Niggas want me all bent out of shape, rattled and shaking. My dad got cancer right now, we battling stages. Trust me when I say there's plenty things that I'd rather be facing. For real. And this time, ask me to dig deeper, I'll gladly explain it. Yeah.
So you got cancer?
Ice.
I mess with this, man. I mess with this. If this whole album is like that, it's crazy. This is crazy work. This is absolutely crazy work. But this is an intro, right? So we're gonna get some more music, some more musical pieces and cuts out of this, I expect. What else do you want me to react to? Any individual songs you want a reaction to before we dive deep into this whole thing? Let me know in the comment section below. Or maybe what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop this reaction on its own, then put it all together in an album reaction video, call it a day. But yeah, we got way too many songs to get through. We got way too many. Oh my god, that's a lot of songs, guys. But that's most of my thoughts around this whole beef thing. I think it went down to some place where it shouldn't have. Um, I think Drake got outmaneuvered because Family Matters is an insane diss track and it got overlooked because Kendrick dropped right after, like 7 minutes after or whatever. And he made some claims on there that were never resurfaced to be true or false. So you can't even believe it, but at the time, everyone believed it and it killed Family Matters' whole runway, right? Um, so Drake got outmaneuvered by Kendrick, whether it was him playing dirty or not. And then Not Like Us drop and, at that point, shut this shit down. At that point, shut this shit down. Because that's a banger of a song. Nah, man. Let's see what he's got cooking here. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Other reactions here. Subscribe, stick around for some more Drake reactions. This is going to be a Drake channel for a little bit, I guess. Peace. Iceman song number 2, Dust. Let me just unshare this. Share this bad boy right here. Why is it not working? Let's get this thing going. There you go. And boom. There's a music video for it, so we're gonna check out the music video.
Mad. Some idiot boy there. You should go ahead and pop some corn and grab a stool. Your boy's about to break some news. All the numbers are final, no t-shirts, no vinyl. Y'all about to make me Richie like Lionel, for real.
Richie like Lionel Messi. No t-shirts, no vinyls. I think he's talking about how some rappers sell stuff as a package with merch and stuff so that they can hit their sales and hit records and make their numbers look better than they are. I think that's what he's talking about.
And that's the truth. 16 hours ahead in Melbourne, I don't even know what's going on back home straight. Hey, girls from Atlanta, call me Santa. Girls from Australia, what can I tell y'all? You know I love you so much. I just gotta handle something bigger than us. Triple S was really to show you my love and make sure you're good to the next time we meet up. But now I gotta send it on.
What's happening here?
Oh my God. Fuck.
Yeah, it was like, go blow the dust on your plex. Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't
I'm sorry, I'm completely distracted by this video. This video is hilarious. This video is hilarious. They got the cop in the back and his son's driving the car.
like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you in them tracks. Let's go. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
A FTX penthouse high riser. Yeah. Samuel Bankman, free all my guys up. Yeah. I'm in a sold out show with your girl on the riser. I'm with the mob at Great Cliff, 20 cigars and they fucking my eyes up. I'm not better or wiser. Future the prince is my trusted advisor.
Okay.
If it's up to me, I get everyone hit, I get everyone lined up. If it's up to me, I've been clocking you pussy, man, everyone time's up. If it's up to me, hey, if it's up to me, then you all on the list, man, everyone signed up.
Yeah.
If it's up to me,
Everyone's on the list you signed up. Wait, I've been on this road. This road sucks, by the way. This road has so much traffic. Why is it open? Why is it open? Did they block off the whole thing for this music video? Why is this open? This road sucks. This road is the worst. It's the worst. No one knows how to drive over there. It's confusing. Too much traffic. Sorry, I'm ranting. So the intro starts with him saying, "Hey yo, I know I make music for the girls, for the for the ladies, but I gotta take care of some business right now." And then it switches up to this. It's a cool switch up because I didn't want the first few seconds of the song. I wasn't messing with it. Now it's cool. Now it's cooler.
it's already made, I ain't making my mind up. If it wasn't for me, reaching my hand, you never climbed up. Go blow the dust off your plex. What? Go blow the dust of your plex. What? Go blow the dust of your plex. What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember nothing about them raps. I don't remember nothing being fast.
Honestly, it's pretty impressive how good you guys are at driving.
I am. A BTC crypto big timer.
Oh my God.
Okay, so many references to crypto with FTX, Sam Bankman-Friedman, BTC right there. Dude, I'm just thinking about this right now. He was saying dust your plaques off. That's probably gonna be the theme that he's gonna talk about this whole time. Like, every achievement you've had was built on me lending you a hand. So what does that say about you? You need people to do that. I don't need anyone to lend me a hand for me to be at the top. Right? That's what he's saying. And it's kind of facts. Not about every single rapper, but for a lot of them. For a lot of them, you have to admit, you know, like Drake helped them. Got them in the spotlight. Now, they still had to do a lot to capitalize on all the views and the eyes on them once Drake put them out there. But he gave that opportunity. And he gave that opportunity to a lot of people.
I'm a corporate America hit survivor. Got a real big heart, I'm a fucked up guy though. Those are my haters, those are my secret admirers. New Year's Eve, police escort cause I can't miss the fireworks. I heard your brother got flipped in his sloppy, so that wasn't our word. Definitely gon' know if it's us if we got him. Just wait till it's our turn, hey. Go blow the dust on your plex. Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you in them tracks. Let's go. Yeah. I am.
Those kids were awesome.
cameras are on. So I was in on this. They didn't trick me. I was doing a favor for Drake. Me and him are friends. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna give that a like. Gonna give that one a nice little like right there. Cool song. Nothing extravagant. Once again, I think the first two songs we've heard have not been extravagant. It's just been about that. You know, like it's just been about the energy, and I really mess with it. Next, we got Drake, "Whisper My Name."
I don't have to worry. I don't have to care. My coat is very furry. I'm Grizzly Grizzly Bear.
Oh, don't switch that shit up like this. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Ash to ashes, dust to dust. The dustiest niggas been fucking with us. Am I a goat? Well, probably not. I probably was, but you probably forgot. My white label had to go white label shit when he stepped out his body and finally got hot. Hand me the tools like I'm picking a lock.
He talking about me? Is he talking about reactors right there? So what Kendrick did when he dropped all his disses, his label stopped copyright claiming reactors videos. So all my stuff from Kendrick, they weren't claimed. So we got our bread from it. Drake stuff, that wasn't the case. And I think what he was trying to say is, why did his label not allow him to do the same thing as Kendrick? And he's saying like the industry kind of promoted Kendrick getting all the reactions and getting all the support, being for the people, when he might have tried to do the same thing, and that did not get approved on his side. Damn, okay. I think that's what he is talking about.
The tools like I'm picking a lot. Me and white bitches been kissing a lot. My honor comes from the shit that I do for the ones that I love. Is between them and I. Your honor comes to the court and the officer pleaded so that you could cut off some time. Nowadays y'all don't want to put in no work. Y'all just won't jump to the front of the line and hurry and run out the 9. Baby boy, please. I heard what you said to little bro about me. Yeah, and when you run into the Iceman, what you gonna do except freeze? You not about to squeeze. You not in the streets. I'm cut niggas off.
Breeze, you're not about to. Okay, so some cop references with Iceman. Nice schematic bars towards the theme of the album there.
Off at the knees, they ain't no standing on business with me. If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. Give me a motherfucking seat. If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. I bet I know who I see. You know how I fly, cause I landed the beach. When you land, you can see me.
Alright, the lying, lay on the beach. Okay, so you got some bars in there, but he's also being petty as well. He's like, I know exactly who I'm gonna find if I fly economy. I'm never gonna do it, but if I do, I know exactly who I'm gonna find there. And it's all of you. It's all of you. I'm up there. You're in economy. Why am I laughing? I'm in economy all the time.
It's my name cause the way
That's
that
not
they
funny,
carry,
Drake.
you can't even speak. Yeah, you can't even speak. What's my name and don't say it too loud, cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do the same if we touch rolling loud. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like, what's up, my crow, they come hunt me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out, cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay, you.
I like his voice there. That's new Drake voice, I think. That flow, that cadence, I like that. That's another thing about Drake I like. He is not afraid to try new things. The accents don't personally hit for me. A lot of them don't hit, but being someone who lives in Toronto and hears a lot of people talk that way, I guess I'm more acclimated to be at least fine with it, but I don't like it. I know a lot of people that aren't from around this place hate it completely, and that's fair. That is very fair. But what other artist is trying stuff like that, you know? What other artist is trying to move the music and and the style and what's hot to somewhere different from where it is now. Drake does that. It doesn't always hit, but when it does, it's fire.
Hey, you gotta whisper my name. Yo, hey, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
hey, hey. I'm doing my big one. You doing the little one. What kind of man are you? A middle one. Yeah, my
Middle one. J. Cole, middle child? Am I reaching?
what kind of man are you? A middle one. Yeah, my brother said he want a blue beam. I'ma get him one. My new team don't know how I live. She shopping at Erewhon. My brother got no fuck to give. He popping at everyone. This ain't fixable smoke where you see us all sitting with Farrakhan, nigga. This shit like the bag that you bring on the plane. It's gon' carry on. These boys dress up and think that they somebody. Shit is like Comic-Con.
Oh
My YGs are faster than praying. You lucky.
First of all, don't diss my fellow cosplayers, okay? Don't be dissing them. I know what he's talking about. He's like, you're cosplaying who people see you as. You're not actually you. Alright. Some shots again. But this beat goes nasty. This flow's crazy. This is tough.
Shit like the bag that you bring on the plane. It's gon' carry on. These boys dress up and think that they somebody. Shit is like Comic-Con. My YGs are faster than praying. You lucky it's Ramadan. Otherwise they would be posted outside like the Pentagon.
Yeah.
You niggas be hitting the net for some love. You a tennis ball.
Be hitting the net for some love, you a tennis ball? Oh my god. The internet?
Gone. You niggas be hitting the net for some love. You a tennis ball. I take 500K, not a dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. What's my name and don't say it.
That's a Jay-Z shot. That's a date. Okay. Because the famous question was always, do you want 500K or a dinner with Jay-Z so you can learn some stuff? And then build that into more money. First of all, I take the 500K, then pay him like 250 for that dinner. Hopefully he accepts and I get the best of both worlds. But what? Drake's saying I got nothing to learn from you. I got nothing. Whoa.
Otherwise they would be posted outside like the Pentagon. You niggas be hitting the net for some love. You a tennis ball. I take 500K, not a dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. What's my name and don't say it too loud, cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned up Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do the same if we touch rolling loud. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like, what's up, my crew? They come hunt me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out, cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay.
Okay, Drake, I see you. Now this some fucking rap right here. Ice. These videos fire too. He has a music video for almost every song as well. What? The level of output necessary to get to this many songs, videos, writing.
Too loud, cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned up Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do the same if we touch rolling loud. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like, what's up, my crew? They come hunt me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out, cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay, you gotta whisper my name. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like, what's up, my crew? They come hunt me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out, cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay.
Fat leg on that one. Fat leg. The production on that is insane. The production on not the first song, but the production on this one and the one I just heard, Dust. Oh my god. All right. All right. Let's do Janice. Shut the fuck up. That's the name of the song. Okay. All right, let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. Janice STFU.
So long since you texted me, I finally took a break, and now I feel like I'm on ecstasy. You said what my work means to me will one day be the death of me. They tried to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected me. Reach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. From Vancouver, you a BC, baby. Pull up, play back, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. Swear my label gotta free me, baby. Blow on me just like some green tea, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Buried alive, someone come dig me up. If I call up your shorty right now, she picking up. You boys got big on my...
She's not. I'm sorry, she's not. Not mine. She's not. She don't like you. She don't like you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Most of you, it's true for most of you though. Especially around my area. It's true for most of you. Unlucky for all of you guys.
If I call up your shorty right now, she picking up.
She probably is.
You boys got big on my
Yours,
name.
not mine.
That's big enough.
Big
We
enough.
know how you OGs rocking already, my nigga. The jig is up. They say the truth will set you free. Well, mine is gonna stream while you watching HD. They say that karma could take an eternity. Yours is dropping the same night as me. Funny thing is that they ain't gonna compete. You gon' get yours while I'm doing me. You gon' get yours while I'm doing me.
Hey Johnny, shut the fuck
Teach
up.
me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. Thought they had me in a deep sleep, baby. I'm still scorching hot in these streets, baby. Pull up, play back, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. See-through shirt, I get a sneak peek, baby.
Sure to get a sneak peek, baby.
Blow
Okay.
on me just like some green tea, baby.
Alright.
Hey, hey. Tired of all of y'all telling me niggas is real. Pussy, I know when it's real. You only come home to pose and pop off a look, but you forgot how I feel. Shot-town popping a pill, go on a drill, looking for someone to kill. White kids listen to you, cause they feel some guilt, and that's how your soul gets fulfilled.
Ooh. Wait a minute, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that literally my camera said, I'm not having that. You can't have his reaction to that bar on camera. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's saying that Kendrick's fan base is a lot of the people that are not who he's directing his music to. And he's like, you keep telling me I'm a culture vulture, I'm doing all these things, but if you listen to your own fans, what skin color are we talking about there? What are we talking about right there? What are we talking about right there? You can't say that about me if I see your fans and I see how they look like. Now, is that true? Debatable. Obviously, some portion of Kendrick's audience is what Drake is describing them to be. But I see the angle he's trying to hit right there.
Cause they feel some guilt, and that's how your soul gets fulfilled.
White guilt. And that's how your soul gets fulfilled.
And out turkeys on camera inside of your hood, then you go back to the hills. How many houses you build? How many souls did you heal off the back of your deal? Difference between niggas getting you out of your deal and letting you out of your deal.
Oh, okay. Okay, first of all, the difference is I can walk away from my deal. I can do what I need to. You can't. There's a difference. They let you out. They let you walk out. It's not that you could. They let you. But the bar right before, guys, where he's talking about, I live in Toronto. I help the people here. I don't move away. I don't live somewhere else, right? And then I just visit Toronto every now and then to kind of be like, "Hey, yo, I'm helping you," and then I peace out. God damn this goddamn camera. Let's get this thing back on. We're gonna keep going on and off camera for a bit here, but we need to talk about that. He's saying Kendrick is visiting Compton. He doesn't really help. Yeah, my my camera's dead. Guys, you're just gonna have to deal with the rant with no video. Let's throw this up full screen. All right. Let's just play the rest of the
Letting
song.
you out of
Then
your
I'll get
deal
back
and
on the
letting you out
camera.
of your deal. Damn, against your will, how many new names do you got on your will? Damn, how many more times is y'all gonna keep calling it soft when it's silk? Damn, how many more interviews y'all gonna do just to get Ice to chill? Damn.
How many interviews are you gonna do to get Ice to chill? Ice, chill, Iceman, ICE. There could be lots of meanings to that one.
They tryna cover it up like a quilt. Rari go skirt on a boy like a kilt. Kept it 100 on paper like Will. Tricking it off on a paying a bill. That's just how I do the sauce and the spill. These hoes know how I pop it for real. These hoes know how I pop it for real. Yeah. I made way too much in a week. Must be 250 at least. Like the money just grew off a tree. Like the money just came in for free. For real. Yeah. MRI machine scanning my knee. Like how long you been running the streets. For real. Yeah. She just text me like we. We in Paris like 200 deep. For real. And I went bought a whip for my brother. Same body but two different colors. And I might just tell Kyle get another. Small price cause he kept it 100. And I might book a flight out to London.
Hey, Janice, shut the fuck up.
This song's a song that's gonna grow on me. A lot of the parts of this song kind of not hitting, but what he said is hitting. The bars are hitting, the beat is hitting, the for real that part. I don't think so. Not hitting for me on first listen. But I know me. I've said this so many to so many Drake songs where I'm like, I don't like this part, so I'm just not gonna listen to that song, and then it ends up on the playlist. So I'm gonna just say right now, it's probably gonna end up on the playlist, because every other part of the song is fire. Gonna give that a like. We're gonna get back on to do the rest of this album reaction. I need you guys to run this stuff up. This is gonna take up my whole weekend because we're talking almost 50 songs of reactions that I need to get through. Apparently, let me know what you thought. Do you agree or disagree with some of my takes? This is a great time for rap, a great time for music, no matter what side of the fence you're on, because the conversation's back. Hip hop is back on top. All this stuff is about to be charting. I'm 100% sure of it. So we're going to get hip hop hitting the streams that we were used to. Finally, once again, we had Cole earlier. We had Baby Keem. Like, everyone's dropping this year. This is a great time. This is a great time for rap. For all of it. I don't need to pick sides. I'm just having fun with my popcorn, digesting, and just being entertained the whole time. Lots of new songs to add to my playlist. We happy about that. Let's continue this. This one is Drake Future, Molly Santana Ran to Atlanta, which is something that Kendrick referenced. You need to run to Atlanta for your hits, blah, blah, blah. So he is spinning that around, right? Molly Santana, by the way, up and coming rapper. I've done a reaction to her, I think she needs a little bit more work, but I see the potential. I see how she could be one of the next ups, very young into her career. So let's see what she's got on this one. That's what I'm most curious about in the song.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what she's gonna do.
Free man, turn shit up again. Whatever gonna take to get Lebron out the can.
Okay.
Cutting ties with all my friends. Holding down that road, I can't go again. Fuck boy, you know what I'm saying? Still on that business, girl, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta nigga twin, you know what I'm saying? They say twin.
Know what I'm saying? Outside is back to what?
Nice, cool little handoff. They said it's twin, and then Drake comes in. Okay, so I think Drake really wants to be Future's friend. And I don't know what's happening between them, but all I'm gonna say is anyone else, Drake has said, screw you, I've seen your true colors. But with Future, they rekindled. Even though Future had Kendrick's first shot at Drake on his album with Metro Boomin, and the whole thing was created to shoot at Drake. So I think he's quick on forgiving this one, unless some like private talks have happened and things have rekindled. Looking at this from the public facing side of it, I mess with Future a lot, and every time he collabs with Drake, it's a hit. But if Drake kept that same energy he kept with everyone else with Future, why is he on a song? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm excited though. I'm a fan of the music, not the drama, so I'm here for this.
They say twin.
Know what I'm saying? Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ask Pluto Bank of 21, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done put up half, what's done is done, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
2 cars in the back, 2 in the front, you know what I'm saying? They so down for me, got a punt, you understand, 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 Me and Hendrix back by popular demand.
Yeah.
Got a 3-ticket Richie on my hand.
Okay.
I went St. John the Baptist on the lamb. I went Lori Lynn Stark on my pants.
Ooh.
And I'm quick to turn a hater to a fan. Niggas standing 10 toes on quicksand.
Ooh, standing 10 toes, but that's some quicksand. I'm quick to turn my haters into fans. He said this one line, I can't remember what song it was, but he was like, "You're shooting at me, but I know for a fact I was on the studio wall when you're rapping some of your songs. My face was on that studio wall. You have me hung up on the wall, and now you're shooting at me." So, that is true. That is true. A lot, even personally, me doing reactions for so long, I've come into contact with some rappers. A lot of them have Drake on their wall throughout the beef and stuff. But they just won't go out in public and say they support him because of the tide shifting and shit. It is what it is. This is just facts. A lot of people look up to Drake for music. A lot of other musicians and rappers and stuff look at his music, try and mimic it, whether they admit it or not. There's Drake influence in their music. So, you're haters or you fans? I don't know. I don't know.
If they could have been, they would have been, but they can't.
Yeah.
Embarrassment, the only thing I'm getting secondhand. It costs
okay.
a lot for that Mercedes.
Embarrassment, the only thing I get secondhand. I'm not buying anything secondhand. Embarrassment is the only. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Embarrassment, the only thing I'm getting secondhand.
Yeah.
It costs a lot for that Mercedes stretch sedan. She said it's stop for life because I'm back with Taliban. Come right now, bring a friend for
That's
my
funny.
friend.
That's funny.
Come right now, bring a friend for my friend. Know what I'm saying? Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying?
That's a crazy visual. The suicide. That's a crazy visual. because she's doing the same pose as the Doors.
Atlanta, tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying? Ask Pluto Banker 21, you know what I'm saying? I done put up half, what's done is done, you know what I'm saying? 2 cars in the back, 2 in the front, you know what I'm saying? They so down for me, got a punt, you understand. I
just fucked a milli off on some fine shit. What else? I just fucked a milli off on some fine shit. What else?
Okay, we get a switch up on this too?
What else? Man, 500 milli up on some burnt shit. Can't even tell you what day it is. I've been in Turkey so long, I love it here. Can't even tell you what day it is. I'm on so many pills, don't know how I made it here. Can't even tell you which drug I'm on. Soon as I say anything, they claiming it. Can't even tell you what day it is. Can't even tell you what bitch you be staying at.
He gets the award for saying nothing but being the hardest rapper to say nothing in history. The hardest rapper to say nothing in history, Future. I don't know what is up with this dude, just floats sometimes, and I'm like, how? Knowing me liking bars and liking lyricism and stuff, how do I like him so much? I don't know. He got a superpower. Superpower. Sure.
Can't even tell you what day it is. Can't even tell you what bitch you be staying at.
It's just flow state.
She pull it right out of person, she playing it. Note on the sheet and she laying it. Bought a condo up the street and she standing. Bring all the freaks to France, the skirt and the sprinter. They wanna play Miley Santana. Used to cook hand on my tan. The way we was boxing, you think we went hand to hand.
Okay.
I just ran a milli up on some slime shit. What else? I just fucked their feelings up on some pride shit. What else? I just fucked Chanel up on some lie shit. What else? Miley Santana gon' make them rewind it. Diamonds on diamonds and hammers on hammers. I'm a big shot, what he hoes just around us. Talking about billions, he talking on camera. Dicky a 30, ain't nothing but around him. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no way that's all we're getting. There's no way that's all we're getting. I would have loved for her to just start rapping. That's all we're getting, guys? I think it is. Oh well, I'm happy with it, but I would have wanted a little bit more from her there. Cause it felt like that was her introing before going into her actual verse. But I guess we don't get it.
Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Iceman turn like we knew that the tables were. Iceman back outside for the greater good. Fuck you pussy, but shout out your neighborhood. I get mentioned a lot by a bunch of people that I wish I never met. We sharing women that I already fucked at the height of my success. All you pussy boys losing it and you need to take meds. Hey, when I tell you dip, cause it's ice time, bitch, it ain't the fake fans. Hey, Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn.
That's tough. This song is tough. This might be my favorite song out of the bunch. Just because the energy, man. Just the energy. The whole energy. With Future, with Molly. Oof. Okay. Now we're talking. We're warming up. Dust, Whisper My Name, Ranta Atlanta. Out of the 5 first songs I've heard, those are the ones I mess with and I'm going to add to my playlist. Not that Make Them Cry was fire, but, it was like a intro song. Nothing was going too crazy musically. But bars wise, of course, Make Them Cry would be up there. Janice, that one, I'm still, I know it's gonna win me over, but I'm still thinking about that one. Next, we got Shabang, and that is a typical Shabang. I bet that's how he's gonna deliver it. He's gonna deliver it and say Shabang. All right, let's listen to it.
Yeah.
Shabang.
Ice. Yo. Manish on the beat, Shabang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head.
I saw the smoke when they were filming this stuff. Huge explosion. Everyone could see it. Everyone could see it in the city.
Manish on the beat, Shabang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head. How much I got? A lot. don't leave again, I won't.
They gas me up, it goes to my head. Okay, all my ops are dead. Alright, alright. Dive deeper into it though. Tell us about it.
Thinking of trying me, do like Bryson, pussy ass nigga, and don't. Can I forgive? I can't. What do I need? Some head. Shorty keep asking a date. She tryna finesse Poly Market for bread. Where's the beef? It's cooked. Where's the boy? He's booked. Don't even recognize none of these names at the top of the charts. I look. Am I upset? A bit. Last one you dropped was shit. I did press play on that hoe. Mid, skip.
mid, skip. Damn. Okay, he's shooting shots. He's saying people on the charts. None of you don't know who you are. And if you're on there, don't know who you are.
What should I take? A trip? Who should I take? His bitch. Tennis lessons with a Nike skirt on and her ass popping out. You're 6. Where's the GOAT? They need one. The mirror's right here. I see one. My nigga don't know how to pay me back, so he said next hat he catches a free one. What kind of clip? Extendo. What kind of switch? Not Nintendo. Y'all hanging.
What kind of switch? Not Nintendo to hit the rhyme? Fire. This video, fire. The slow motion on these explosions, that's what I'm focused on, to be honest. Like, that looks cool.
Hanging out with friends though. They hanging out the window. What's up with gang? We back. What's in my raps? It's facts. She said she missed me, all caps. Gotta ain't better than that. What's up with life? It's lit. But I know it get better than that. I know it get better than that. I know it get better than that.
Shabang.
What's up, Shabang? All of my ops, they this. What am I now, possess? How do I feel to refresh? Secrets I know got you stressed. Will I take those to my death? Haven't decided just yet. Hey.
Okay, he's saying I got more. I got more things I could reveal. I got more ammo. And you're probably stressed about that. Am I gonna take that to my death? I don't know, I'm still deciding. So you're saying despite everything you guys have sent my way, all these shots, I was still trying to give you mercy. I was bucking back, but I wasn't letting everything fly yet. And you know I didn't let everything fly yet. So I know you're worried about that. And I'm gonna keep you worried about that. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but okay.
All of my ops, they this. Please don't put me to the test. They trying to get back on the net. I'm trying to get back in the flesh. Yeah.
What's the reflection showing? Was it an Easter egg? I don't know. Alright, this video gets a 10 out of 10. This song, I wouldn't play it too much. It's not really my type. Make Them Pay is next. Make Them Pay is next. Let's get right into it. Give me a soulful sample like this and rap.
I just wanna be free. I just wanna
this is more my type.
Free. I just wanna be free. Yeah. Look. Albany Marina, they done served us 100 subpoenas. I done got my shit inside arenas like Gilbert Arenas. I remember lobster ravioli up at Serafina. I was in a dream hotel before I was in a loop like a carabiner. Yeah. And shout to all the sweet teens from Wilhelmina who tell me at the white party, Drake, I love the album, man. Well, I mean, you're kind of genius. And like Dip said, they really mean it.
Okay.
Yeah. I need compliments, cuz lately it's just falling outs and disagreements. Industry is really evil. And I face the way they paint me, but it hurts just like the Philly Eagles. LA
Face the way they paint me. Right? Again, a reference to the industry trying to be like, dude, it's your time to move out the way. We're trying to get some other people up there. You're getting a little bit too much power, too much leverage. We're trying to secure the future, the whole label, blah, 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 the industry. It's time for you to go. What better way than to help Kendrick when he shoots shots at you? And that's what the lawsuit is about, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm not one to ever put any accusations on people before we know the truth. So, Kendrick, innocent until proven guilty. But equally so, Kendrick's accusations to Drake, Drake's also innocent until proven guilty, guys. Gotta treat them the same, both sides.
They love the sound, I could play a show for 1 million people. Don't be surprised, you see the whole YMCA just like the village people. These niggas.
Do I like that bar? Like the YMC, like the village. Do I like that bar?
Measuring they dick size in millimeters. I rack up a tab in Chanel, cause I do buy everything like I'm in.
I rack a tab in Chanel. I buy everything, but do buy, I rack. Okay.
Meters. I rack up a tab in Chanel, cause I do buy everything like I'm Middle Eastern. But I realize it's gotta get a little deeper. Other than me talking about the way I'm flipping dough like Little Caesars. I'm trying to catch one of you boys stargazing in the field like little leaguers.
Stargazing in the field like little leaguers. Stargazing, I'm a star, you're gazing at a star. And he's being a little bit self-aware here. He's like, I can't always talk about the money and stuff. I need a little bit of depth into what I talk going forward. Okay.
Yeah, and ain't no passes for you crip walking, all of that diss talking, kiddo beat it. I'm supposed to be my brother's keeper, so don't make us hit another buzzer beater.
Ooh.
And don't be suddenly eager to hit me up and have no discussions either. Now you gotta plan a meeting with me just like the Russian leader and shake my fucking hand in front of other people. Yeah, fuck the chatter. Since 2009 as I climb the ladder, they envy me like Nevada, but it never mattered.
They envy me like Nevada, but it never mattered. Envy, Nevada, NV, the 2 letters, but they also envy me. That's cool. He got a pen. Drake got a pen. What he has is an off-rhythm flow, though, and I think that's disturbing to some rap fans. But I find it cool. I personally find it cool. Is it my favorite flow? No, but it's not bad. It's just it's different. It's unique. Not a lot of rappers do this type of flow, where the rhythm is just off by a little bit. But Drake can pull it off, so you gotta put some respect there. He's talking again a lot about the beef, a lot about his relationship with people since then, and how things have deteriorated, and it's all been negative, it's all been conflict, and now they're trying to rekindle with him. They're trying to talk to him like nothing happened, and he's like, nah, you're gonna meet me like the rest of my fans, like in front of everyone. We're gonna shake hands, that's all. Like, there's no like haha kiki we're gonna have between ourselves anymore. You can't just come back to me and start texting me and talking to me like you didn't crip dance to the guy calling me a pedophile, right? And again, this is completely justified, man. I know the crowd is all on Kendrick's side, but like, put yourself in Drake's shoes. Some dude hits the #1 song, billions of people are dancing to it and stuff. It's calling you a pedophile, and if you're actually not one, how would you feel? You'd feel some type of way. And anyone dancing to that song that used to text you and be your friends, how are you gonna feel about it? You're gonna feel wronged, 100%. Doesn't matter if it's about the beef or not. It's just a matter of principle, because that's a line that's being crossed, right? It's like someone attacking you on something that they are saying you did, which is very illegal, that could get you in jail. So if you did not do that, you can't mess with anyone that danced to that song. I danced to that song as well, but at the time it didn't feel like it was serious until we saw the repercussions and we saw how the fans reacted to it. I think That's when it got a little bit more serious. But I get it, man. I get his perspective. I guess I'm a Drake defender. I get his perspective. Forget the music, the rap and stuff. If my friends did that to me, I'd be like, oh, so you're just with the world. You're not with me. You know me personally. You know I wouldn't do that, but you're dancing to the song accusing me. I would feel slighted too. And I would not forgive.
As I climb the ladder,
I get it.
They envy me like Nevada, but it never mattered.
Bars.
My niggas run the phone soon as you check into prison. Your niggas run and talk to hold for a second opinion. Me, I stood 10 T's and accepted the mission. Cause I much rather death than submission. How can you press the ignition and let some memories of the past affect your decision? I love you cause of the history, but if we being real, I can never forget you. And you never called me back, but destiny's written. For real. Fuck a big three anyway, there was too many chefs in the kitchen. It was a mess to begin with. Yeah.
Too many chefs in the kitchen. It was a mess to begin with. But Cole's the one that said the big three line. He's going at Cole. He's saying, you know what? I agree with Kendrick now. F the big three. But it's not, Kendrick's not the big me. It's the big, I'm the big me. I agree with Kendrick. And Kendrick also said F the big three. And who said the big three? J. Cole. I think he's been like, dude, Cole, thought we were cool, and then you dropped out, you didn't have my back. Screw you too.
And now they got a new gold and we gotta test the position. Damn, who is this guy for real? I guess a magician. 100 million streams vanished, no one got questions for niggas.
Okay, so he shoots at Cole, and back to back now he's like, so we got a new guy at the gold position? Okay. So why are we not going to question when he had 100 million streams pulled off of his numbers? Because they were botted. Why are we not going to question that? Again, innocent until proven guilty, but if that's facts, then yeah. You gotta hold the number one guy to the same standards as the old number one guy, Drake. Okay, fair point. I'll give that to Drake.
Well, maybe I'm best as the villain, cause I got real numbers on niggas who said they got billions. I got all the chains that they ever repped in Virginia. I got niggas prized possessions, I get possessive on niggas. I impressing everything, I'll get impressive on niggas. I got problems with people who I would've never dreamed, and that's dragging people in who don't wanna get in between. Dog, I was Aiden Ross with streams before Aiden Ross had ever streamed.
I was Aiden Ross with streams before Aiden Ross ever streamed? Guys, that's a crazy bar. I was Aiden Ross. I was helping Rick Ross to get his streams up for a long time before Aiden Ross the streamer ever streamed. Okay. That's a nice flip.
You know what I mean. The beef was fully live. You went halal and got on your dean. And your
halal, get on your dean. Your dean. So anyone that's not Muslim or doesn't know that, your dean is like your faith.
You know what I mean.
And halal means you're allowed to do it.
The beef was fully live. You went halal and got on your dean. And your people are still waiting for a free Palestine. But apparently everything is in black and white and red and green. Yeah.
That's DJ Khaled. He gave the colors of the flag. And he's like, oh, you're talking about all this stuff. You've not said one thing about Palestine. Those are your people. So who's controlling, like, what's going on here? You're not going to back your own people? You talk about your faith and stuff and all that, but you're not going to talk about other people that come from the same place you do that are getting killed because of their faith. You're not going to genocide because you're not going to talk about that. I'm fully on Drake's side for that.
I'm seeing everyone's true colors for real. I'm sensing a theme. I'm greater than everybody, like some shredded cheese. I was in Hazel's.
Nah, I mean it's a bar, but you can't go into serious talk and then talk about greater than everyone, like grated cheese or whatever. You can't do that, Drake.
White and red and green. I'm seeing everyone's true colors for real. I'm sensing a theme. I'm greater than everybody, like some shredded cheese. I was in Hazleton at the one before I was in a loop like a set of keys. Shout out to Cherokee D and Sky Black, cause they was at my birthday when I was searching big booty ebonies. Jeez, now the penthouse in Bahamas is right next to Jordan like I'm Lebanese. And apparently niggas' souls is for sale like the 7 Seas. I gave you everything you ever need, but
For sale like the 7 Seas. You sail on the 7 Seas.
let me find out that Amex the only ones that credit me for making y'all everything you could never be.
Ooh.
My sixth sense is kicking in, cause all I hear is people that are dead to me.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm turning on my red receipts to let you know that everything that's said to me will forever be stored in my memory.
I turned on my red receipts. So you know that I saw what you said about me. And I'm gonna remember that. He's like, I turned it on just so you know that I saw it. And I'm not gonna reply to it, but just know it's in there. So you know, no matter when you interact with me later on, I seen what you said about me. I'll remember that.
I'm better off independent, they should let them lead. Cause I just wanna be free.
Free from a steal.
I just wanna be free.
I mess with this song. Again, it's him addressing everything. I mean, this whole album is him saying, nah, like, this is not done. This is not done. Burning Bridges is next. Lots of bars in that song, man. Is there a video for Burning Bridges? Do we got a video up in here? Burning Bridges, Burning Bridges. Yes, we do.
Burning, burning, burning bridges is okay. I'd rather take the long way. Hey. I'd rather take the long way. Yeah. I swear I could cry when I see your face. I'm way too in love just to let you walk away. I know it's your dream to start a family in LA. They love me too much here, I cannot relocate. I just can't move away. I can't leave my brothers in the trenches, gotta lead the way. Yeah, I cannot relocate. Just even the thought to turn my back on them is not okay. I cannot relocate. We just got a post up here, I promise things will be okay. Cause I love you, babe. Yeah, but they love me too much here, I cannot. Yeah. Damn. I push you niggas through the ringer. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. Yeah, I'm with nowhere like I'm Chris Kringle. Yeah, your baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at? Your baby mama ain't even post a single. Yeah, I'm off a quay, it made my body tingle. Yeah, look in the mirror, see what talking get you. Yeah, you should be swimming with the fucking fishes. But I still got love for your missus and her sister. So I told Capo we can't burn them bridges. Yeah. You saw my brother, you was trying to fix it. niggas didn't have a pot to piss in. Now they drop the top so much they got a drop addiction.
Okay. This is being grateful, but also I'm helping my people, and this is where I start, this is where I am. Okay, lots of talk like that. This is interesting. The production and stuff leads you to believe it's a what people call a Drake and Drive song, where you're just 2 a.m. driving on the highway or whatever, and the bass on a song like this just hits, and he's just talking. It's cool. How do I feel about this song? This might be one of those ones that also grow on me in time, but right now, not exactly hitting me. In terms of, and this is the same way I felt about some of the songs on J. Cole's album, where it's a bit slower, and not enough is done to keep my attention except me knowing the person. So me knowing who Drake is and stuff and his history is what pulls me towards it, but not enough. It doesn't do enough. But the beat can carry it. The beat can definitely win me over on those times where I want a slower song, right? This is the sort of song that fits well in an album overall, but as a single, obviously he would never drop this as its own single song to advertise the whole album, right? Because it's not like hype enough, it's not high energy, or he's not roasting people as hard. This is just a slow, like, I've thrown shots out for throughout this whole album. Let's pull it back for a second. Let's get on the same level, and then let me bring you into the rest of the album. So that's what this song is. So yeah, I mean, cool, but probably not gonna revisit it every day.
Capo got so many watches, he might clock a nigga. Capo got so many watches, he needs supervision. Why you walking around the facts like you're superstitious? Damn. I push you niggas through the ringer. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. Yeah, I'm with Noel like I'm Chris Kringle. Yeah, yo baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn. Where she at? Yeah, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Yeah, I'm off a quay and made my body tingle. Yeah, yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Where she at? Yeah, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Yeah, I'm off a quay and made my body tingle.
That's fun though. It's fun. I like the energy. I like the people around him. He looks like he's having a good time. That's good. Good for him. Good for him. The only thing is always the lawsuit, right? Like that's always going to be the thing everyone defaults to. Because if you had a lawsuit thrown at you as a rapper, how are you going to respond to this? You're not going to want to respond to it. And that doesn't make sense in the context of battle rap and stuff, right? I don't know if that's relevant. There's some talk about, Drake having to throw that lawsuit up because of the label and stuff. So like maybe he didn't want to. I don't know the background and all that stuff around it, but I just wanted to point that out. All this is just shots and fire and him just sending it at everyone. Burning Bridges, for example. I re-listened to all the songs I just reacted to off camera just to like digest it and really get into it. Yeah, for sure Janice STFU is a banger. It's a banger. I love the production on it. I love all of it actually. Um, but what was I getting to? Oh, burning bridges. That one's about ASAP Rocky and him saying, "Hey, um, I'm still cool with Rihanna, so I'm not gonna like fully burn it, but you diss me on your album, so here's a whole song for you. Here's a whole song for you, but I'm not trying to burn the bridge." So every single song so far has been about something. And we have National Treasures, which is next. Let's get right into it. Where's the video for this thing? Also, shout out to him to make a video for every single one of your tracks. That costs a lot of money. Are you gonna get a return on that? I don't know. I mean, he's Drake, yeah, but most people wouldn't get a return on it.
Yeah,
You're spreading your eggs too thin.
for the city though. Yeah,
These shots too,
Gotta light
these
the towel
videos.
off this. Yeah,
I love it.
okay.
Get this.
Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and leader.
R.I.P. Kobe, that's why you're shacking together. Okay, that's a bar. That's a bar, that's a flow. The beat drop is insane. This might be a banger. This might be his banger track on this thing.
Forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and leader got habits together. Like couples vacation, they packing together. Like rushing to finish, they'll slap it together. The charges like COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing.
Dude, the cough as an intangible right there, and then going into sickening thing before the COVID bar is crazy. I love it. I love
Like
it.
COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard wrong on the call. I sent them a sack cause I wanted you shipped to the king. When you was a part of the team, we used to be planning our Mexico trip in the spring. We must have been dealing in spur of the moment. Cause why did we think you could get us a ring? They bragging about how you went home, the fucker they on. Crody, we
All right, we got some NBA shots now. Now we're getting shots at the NBA players and him saying, "Hey, as soon as Mr. K got on the team, we started winning. So what's going on there?"
him away. G-Pop sent us a real one from Dago, and next thing we knew we was doing parades. Fuck all you pussy man who could relate. Might just go take me a walk by the sea. They diss on a boy till they blue in the face. I put all the faces that's blue in the safe. Really can't find me the words, you niggas is birds. I wish that I knew what to say. Movie a block, I don't see your face. Your first time back since back in the day. First time lit since back in the day. We needed that chip since back in the day. My mind on the money, I'm racking my brain. And none of you pussies is acting the same. Yeah, none of you pussies is acting the same. None of you pussies is acting the same. Mind on my money, I'm racking my brain. Go to the hotel right after your game. Come to your show and get back on the plane. But don't stick around in the six. Don't stick around in the six. Yeah. We gotta dip out of six, run out of six, just like it did. Why was TPS at my crib until you boy slid? It is what it is. Check signing is my king, pushing out ink. I feel like a squid. I would probably need a YouTube search just for me to do a laundry load. Alex Moss trying to bring me back 100 years from now. He got my body froze. All these niggas want a head tap. I did more damage off a body blow. I can't.
Ooh. Did more damage off a body blow. This video is insane. I mean, he's embracing the villain story right here, right? He's embracing the villain story. He's like, "No, okay, you want me to be the bad guy? Okay, I'll show you the bad guy." I can't lie. This is entertaining. This is fun. This is smoke. This album is actually like, I know the whole thing is like Iceman, my heart is cold, I got no feelings, but this album is him saying, I got it for anyone who still want the smoke. and he's just nonstop the whole time. He's dissing athletes now, people that don't even rap. He's like, "So, Why did my team suck when you were playing on him?
Search just for me to do a laundry load. Alex Moss trying to bring me back 100 years from now. He got my body froze. All these niggas want a head tap. I did more damage off a body blow. I can't hit you off the iPhone shit. Let me hit you off the lobby phone. Niggas gotta be around, head on swivel, cause we are not alone. Niggas gotta be around ice on the same shit like we monotone. Niggas gotta be around ice with the sticks. I'm like a hockey coach. Niggas better have a back.
Ice sticks, hockey coach. Okay, that's tough.
With a pipe like they came from a what? Bag with a pipe like they came from a Scottish home. Damn way niggas
Nice.
talking about ice must be a cell on microphone. How
Nice.
you niggas go from asking for some tickets, now you niggas trying to stop the show. Ironic cause the Iceman was a nice man, now I'm hot and cold.
This is the line that we're all making fun of. Iceman and a nice man. I think someone tweeted that at some point and it went viral, didn't it? He was like, I swear to God, Drake's gonna say it. And Drake, I mean, this wasn't the same thing as a tweet, but it's pretty similar. It's pretty similar. But Drake's a comedian. I'm sure he saw that tweet and he's like, I'ma just do it. I'ma do it for the meme. I think it's on purpose, but maybe it's not.
Ice must be a cell on microphone. How you niggas go from asking for some tickets, now you niggas trying to stop the show. Ironic cause the Iceman was a nice man, now I'm hot and cold. Boy, I dip out of 6, run out of 6, just like it did. Why was TPS at my crib until you boy slid? It is what it is. Check signing is my king, pushing out ink, I feel like a squid.
Something I have to give props to. The production, nothing is amiss. Production wise, nothing is a miss, sorry. Oh my god. The way it's mixed is different from a lot of rap. This stuff is high quality. This stuff just hits. It just hits your headphones. The bass hits, everything hits, and in the car, it probably hits even higher. Better, stronger. Everything, right? All right, what did I think about that song? I mean, this is a song saying like, you got the reference to Toronto at the start, national treasure, right? You know, I brought the whole country up, put us on the map, blah blah blah. True. And then he was just talking his talk again. Once again, just talking his talk. Oh boy. Damn, I think I'm a Drake defender. I think this is what we've. I think I'm a Drake defender. I don't know who's. I'm sure a lot of people are saying this album is trash. It's not. It's not. Like, as a rap fan, you listen to this, nothing here is bad. It's either good. The worst thing on here is good, and then everything is great or amazing. That's what we're getting here. Subject matter, that's arguable. That's always subjective, right? But sound wise, delivery, bars, flows, intangibles, video in itself deserves like so much props. Next song is Bees on the Table with 21. Bees on the Table. I've been up this thing so many times. Screw the restaurant at the top, overpriced, food's not that good. Sponsor me though, and I'll tell everyone it's amazing. I went up the stairs to the top.
I know my money, I'm racking my brain. You pussies could never get back with the game. Go to the hotel right after your game, or come to your show and get back on the plane. This contract talk is frying my brain. The numbers they talking are actually insane.
It's bees on the table, bees on the table, bees on the table.
All right, there's billions on the table. That's why I needed to act the way that I'm acting. That's why I dropped 3 albums at once. Blah blah. There's billions of dollars on the table, and they're gonna take it from me, and they're trying to take it from me, and if it takes a lawsuit to stop that from happening, I'm gonna throw that lawsuit out, right? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, just to get out of these obligations and not be taken advantage of and not being manipulated in the industry. He talked about being a product of fighting corporate America and all that stuff. I get where he's coming from. Again, I might not agree here and there. There's some things I can't know for a fact, so I can't speak to it. But if I was in his position, I would do a lot of these things. I would.
He's on the table.
I don't wanna talk about ends, I don't wanna talk about friends. I don't wanna talk about how this shit started, man. I wanna talk about how this shit ends.
B's on the table, B's on the table,
Yeah.
B's on the table,
Okay, then.
B's on the table.
Can't even talk to my dogs, can't even talk to my bitch. Sometimes I sit in a parking garage and I talk to my watch or I talk to my whip. It's
B's on the table, B's on the table. Okay, it's B's on the table,
Okay, then.
B's on the table.
Okay. I've been on my just in case shit. I got a whole lot of names and dates and pictures of faces. Save whenever the right time and places. Trust me, I know this.
B's on the table, B's on the table, B's on the table, B's on the table.
Spent months in the corner, just me and my back. I'm used to this, I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta adapt. Hey, let's wait on your Spotify rap. The message.
Oh my god. Nah, like, you guys know I like this. As an Eminem fan, where fans turned against him at that point, and now everyone's saying, like, Eminem's corny, blah, blah, blah. The lines that he spat, saying, "You used to all be in my corner, now you backed me into one. What do you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm just gonna die here? You don't think I'm gonna fight back?" That same energy I just got from this. That same energy I just got from this. He's like, yo, you guys put me in a position, and it's a bad position. I'm gonna get out of it. I'm gonna show you. So there's fight in the dog is a theme here.
Gotta adapt. Hey, let's wait on your Spotify rap.
And then to end that up with, "Let's wait on your Spotify rap." It's like, okay. Yep, true. Even the year Kendrick won the beef versus Drake was above him in my Spotify rap. You might ask yourself why. Earlier in that year, I went back and listened to all the Drake, because everyone was saying, "Oh, this dude's fire, blah, blah, blah." And I thought it was, like, good, but not, like, nothing special. I went back that year, and I listened to a ton of his music. Then the beef happened, so it just felt like the timing worked out perfectly, because now I finally knew who Drake was from start to finish. I'd always known who Kendrick was from start to finish, because I'd listened to his songs way more. And then the beef happens. I end up listening to Kendrick more than Drake during those months. But looking at the full year, Drake still came out on top. Now, I know this is just a me specific thing. The next year, who's getting the most streams? Drake. He's back on top. This year, who's getting the most streams? Drake. He's back on top. So all of our Spotify raps, maybe not you specifically, but most people's Spotify raps would have Drake over Kendrick because he just has more streams, right? So I mean, that's just a smooth little line. It's like, yeah, you might say all this stuff. I'm gonna just wait on the numbers. I'll just wait on the numbers to prove my point.
Let's wait on your Spotify rap. The messages you about to send on the 16, please don't hit send on none of that. There's no need to check what the temperature is. You know what it is if you double back. Should've put another blade in my back. Should've stood over and double tap. Bank withdrawal, need a duffel bag. What is the offer they said? What did they put on the table? What does that say on that paper? Fuck that, they gotta double that, triple that. Fuck is the bitches at? Yo, the chef 2 Michelin. Coming to the 6 and we dipping you boys like a christening. Kevin Hart Lincoln, he shook, I'ma put you in sticky predicaments. Killy might come take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning. I fight.
Take a stick off a pussy like they were transitioning.
The man, I suing a rapper, you was not listening. Your boy transitioning. I'm fighting the man, I suing a rapper, you was not listening.
He addressed it. I was just talking about the lawsuit and stuff, and that being like what everyone's gonna go back to, and he's like, I'm not suing Kendrick the guy. I'm like the rapper. No, I'm suing the industry. I'm suing everyone that helped construct this thing that I'm saying is fake, right? It was heavily pushed. It was heavily pushed by the industry to get me in this position. I'm not suing Kendrick. I'm just saying he's the reason, and he's who everyone's centered around to manipulate the industry. And I'm suing the labels. I'm suing the bigger picture, right? The corporate side is what I'm suing. That's what he's saying. Now, if whether you believe that or not, totally up to you, you know. But that's what he's saying here.
See, like they was transitioning. I'm fighting the man, I suing a rapper, you was not listening. Your boyfriend a fisherman, that's just a word in the industry. Don't mean to be in your business. I'm talking spicy, hot, sizzling. Don't stick around if you visiting. Yeah. What is the offer they said? What did they put on the table? Better treat me like Shane Cobbler. Bank tellers better stay clocked in. Bank tellers better. Bees on the table.
Tough. Another good song. Another good song, man. Bees on the table. What did I miss? I've heard this one, so we're just gonna listen to this from start to finish. It's a tough song. What did I miss? What did I miss? Where is it? He dropped that a while ago, didn't he? Maybe there's a new video for it. So, search. What did I miss? There it is, 10 months ago. We're gonna skip around.
I don't give a fuck if you love.
Because we've heard this a long time ago. We're gonna skip around a little bit.
I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel. Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss?
This part though, this hook part, fire. This is not my favorite song. I know it's a lot of people's favorite songs. I just like the part where he's like, what did I miss? It's cool. I love the horns in the background. I love that whole energy. It feels like something you'd hear, you know, in a basketball game, right? Halftime, quarters done, whatever it is. Soccer, halftime, whatever. This is like an arena song. That hook at least. The verses, good, but nothing that really like blew me out of the water.
What did I miss? Let's go. Let's go. I'm whipping around on like 600 acres. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You niggas just better not ask for no favor. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's love for my brothers and debt to a trader. Let's go. She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later. Let's go. Her ass is all natty like Florida Gator. Let's go. You switch on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. What's the get back for niggas is TBD. I look at this shit like a BTC. Could be down this week, then I'm up next week. I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel. Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go. Niggas get punched in the face with some TLC shit on the dead guys. City tonight, headlines, and nobody care. Iceman, Tiffany, Blue Stones, I done made plenty shit right out of 2 wrong shit. Let's go. Let's go.
Right there, right? That flow's cool. But every now and then, it kind of loses me a little bit. Overall, though, it's a good song. Overall, it's a good song. There's just some parts of it where I'm like, losing my attention, and then it brings it back, loses my attention, brings me back. So we're gonna skip through the rest of this. Overall, though, it is not a miss. What did I miss as well? Feels like an internal talk. Like, what did I miss? Like, you were right next to me. Like, we were cool. What happened? Like, I don't get it. Did I miss something that, like, did I just get did I get knocked unconscious and time skip or something? Like, you're not cool with me? Like, what's happening? So I get it. That's a cool introspective little peek into his brain. All right. Next song. What is the next song, ladies and gentlemen? Plot twist. I've also heard, I think, leaks of this. Was it? I've heard some leaks of this. Plot twist. Is it here? It's not here. Alright, we're gonna play this one on Spotify. Let's get right into it. And the next one is too hard for radio, but let's do plot twist first.
Hey.
Go here.
October's on as the label. 7-figure deal was a fable. 8-figure bought out the neighbors. 9 figures turning the tables. You pussy boy better be ready and able. I'm coming. I can't talk on bro case cause it's sticky. Free tea and free greasy, my Achilles. My youngest put lots on the city, so niggas be shit to come out when it's litty. T, that's the Cody, so free him. These niggas are joking, I wouldn't wanna be him. I be the producer, like what's the BPM? I cannot de-escalate things that we see him. My young boys don't do it for clout.
I be the producer, what's the BPM? The beats per minute? Okay.
They do it, they cover their head and their mouth. Swear there's some shit I'm forgetting about. 03 up the slime when they letting him out. I be with them guys from the 6 that you niggas stay talking on Reddit about. Say a whole lot, but we saw you and we had you begging it out. Remember that shit? Twisting it. Yeah, he's twisting his fingers and looking at me. Twisting some shit up that I never seen. Twisting it up, I don't know what that means. Twist. I'm twisting it back cause he twisting at me. Twisting that 6 in his face. Twisting that R in his face like Styles and P. Twisting the M and the O and the B. Twisting the O and the C and the T and the O and the B and the E and the R and the G and the A and the N and the G. Twist. Yeah, twisting it. Yeah, twisting it. I'm twisting it up cause he twisting at me. I haven't seen bro in a while, but that nigga wild. I'm not in a rush to. People keep telling me smile, but bro is on trial. The shit to adjust to. I don't need security to ride around town. We can fly downtown, just us two. Unless you know the G-way handshake. When we go to shake hands, man can't trust you. Pulling out the cash on camera. Waterproof iPhone case, bro, splash on camera. She wanna pop ass on camera. Sweetie, you could film, just don't put on camera. The judge try to move so racist. We gotta go beat some cases before we show faces. And all I do is shell down stages. My face never ages. I must be in God's good graces. If my emotions are showing, it's only because I'm ahead of what they got going. I'm trying to stay laid back, cause you know the hotheads with me and they wanna get the payback going. I don't recognize none of that shit that he's throwing, but maybe where he's from they know it. All I know is the man I'ma piss. Fuck that shit, man. Twist.
Huge UK influence on this song. This is not the leak I heard. I think he changed it a little bit or something. This is not the leak I heard. And I thought the name of the song was Plot Twist when I heard the leak, but this is not it. Yeah, this is very UK drill energy. It's cool flows. I'm not mad at this at all. It's a whole different style from everything we've heard so far as well. I mess with this.
Twisting it. Yeah, he's twisting his fingers and looking at me. Twisting some shit up that I never seen. Twisting it up, I don't know what that means. Twist. I'm twisting it back cause he twisting at me. Twisting that 6 in his face. Twisting that R in his face like Styles and P. Twisting the M and the O and the B. Twisting the O and the C and the T and the O and the B and the E and the R and the G and the A and the N and the G. Twist. Yeah, twisting it.
You twist that. What does that spell? I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. I cannot. Someone let me know.
Twisting it. I'm twisting it up cause he twisting at me.
Like my Harry Potter hat, Hogwarts.
Part of his best friends group.
This is our gang.
Oh, what?
All right, Too Hard for the Radio is next.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, well, yeah, hey. Alright. Look, listen up, it's about to be smoke. Ain't nothing but some shit I wrote about a rich ass nigga that's deep in the game. They call me Drizzy Drake and I'm keeping the name. I sport Nike shoes, I got a mic to use to talk bad about you pussies. I don't like you fools. Got an Oakland show tonight, baby. My young boys from the yacht going crazy. I'm on a bridge with a tank unleaded. I pull up early to that bitch was yanking already. I said yang in the city and I really got rank. You see the backpack to the front, you getting spanked. I really blow hams for the fun of it. New owl, blue diamonds on the front of it. Shot my little cousin, missed having none of it. Tryna campaign, yeah, Drizzy Bad running shit. Raw, living large, yeah. And I put it on Cedars and a Boulevard. When I lost Big Naughty, I took it hard. Need to call up a star for some chrome heart.
This is a radio song. This is a radio song. What do you mean? This is a radio song. He's kind of dancing a little bit like Kendrick on this one from, was it TV Off? Was it TV Off where in that video Kendrick was... I get that same sort of energy. There's some like West Coast-ish, right? Am I wrong? Am I making this up? Maybe. There's like some West Coast type vibe to it. I wonder if he's making fun of it or if he's saying, I can do this thing as good as you or better. I don't think it's better. But again, I've only heard this once. I don't think... Maybe I'll change my mind, but I don't think particularly on this song I will. It's cool. I like the production. It just feels good to listen to. To me, it's something that you would hear on the radio. Like a lot of people can listen to a song like this and just chill to it and enjoy it.
My new girl, you gotta look the part. Hey, it's Mr. Make a pipe down, there you go. Yeah, it's Mr. Pop Star, that's the way it go. Now I'm too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard for the fucking radio. Yeah, too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard for the fucking radio. Hey, what? Yeah, what? I'ma show you what to do, little nigga. Hey,
It is him saying I can do it better than you, K-Dot. It is. I knew I could feel... This is the thing, man. I listened to too much rap. I could feel like this was where he's gonna go at. I didn't know it was gonna happen to switch up like this. This shot's fire as well. But this is saying him directly at K-Dot being like, yo, I can do this better than you. Let's see if he can do it. I don't think so.
fucking radio.
This style, I think K-Dot has him on it.
Yeah, what? I'ma show you what to do, little nigga. Hey, I'ma show you what to do, little boy. Hey, I'ma show you what. Hey, first off, I make real time smacks. Boy, you know the model gotta push it to the mat. Back when they was asking about where Davidson was at, now everybody got a blue 30 on their bag. Must've heard about us, gotta catch up to the slaps. Yeah, once it's me and YG rap. Flags, 900 million for the trash. Rex.
Blue 30 on their back. Steph Curry did not switch up on Drake. That's for real. Who he thinks did, LeBron. Okay, so we get some more NBA related lines. I'm not surprised that he would go at LeBron and stuff, but I'm happy that he shout out the GOAT Curry.
Was that? Now everybody got a blue 30 on their bag. Must've heard about us, gotta catch up to the slaps. Yeah, once it's me and YG rap. Flags, 900 million for the trash. Rack City, bitch, we remember that. Damn, you should try and get back to that. This new shit, you could've kept it on the lab. Flags, hit a nigga doing labs. Strippers on my lap, I'm about to make a bad bend. Hey, tell her come and get a boy a lap dance. Damn, y'all was really island hopping back then. Huh, now your names got redacted. Yeah, now a nigga got a fact check. Yeah, and I'm on the west like the Pac-10. Yeah, I'm fucking power couples up. Yeah, acting like you love marrying your wife. Hey, you boys need to worry about a jury in your life. Hey, why? We, hey, change. living large, yeah. And I put it on Cedars and a Boulevard.
This is some villain stuff. This is some like Doofenshmirtz stuff right here. On the tallest building in the city, doing stuff like this with the delivery as well. Like, how can I put this? This delivery is off-putting, right? Like, I listen to this, I'm like, this is not something like audibly I mess with, but it feels like he's like making fun of it in a way and still trying to be decent at it. I don't know what he's trying to do here, but whatever it is some villains. this is the villain storyline right here. He's got the CN Tower in blue and doing this on the shadow and stuff.
When I lost Big Nadia, I took it hard. Need to call up a star for some chrome hearts. You my new girl, you gotta look apart. Hey, it's Mr. Make a Pipe Down, there you go. Yeah, it's Mr. Pop Star, that's a way to go. Now I'm too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard for the fucking radio. Yeah, too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard for the fucking radio.
I feel like he's making fun of him, man. Cause like that's how K-Dot did his like ad-libs and stuff. It was like just like funny sound bits of like right? I feel like that's what he's trying to do. I think this song is him making fun of it and not him actually trying to make a good one. I can't like it. I can't press like the like button on this one. I just don't like the delivery. I don't like the delivery. This is the only song where I don't like Something Enough. What we got next? Make Them Remember. Make them remember. Let me throw a leg up. Let's relax here.
For real. My social battery is drained. For real, for real. Just came from hearing a lot of niggas cop a lot of pleas like, oh brother, you know we brothers, it's never been nothing. I tell you, sending me that owl emoji, my DM ain't gonna mean nothing. Don't try coming around when the score's back to 10-0.
Same theme, guys. Same theme. Don't come running back to me when you need me again. Because I remember you left. You left when I needed you.
For real. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Look up. Turbulent flights, dodging cumulus clouds. Squares drawing a line, but we at the root of it now. It feels.
Squares drawing the line, but we at the root of it now. We're getting geometry in here. Geometry bars.
Flights, dodging cumulus clouds. Squares drawing a line, but we at the root of.
Squares drawing the line.
Now it feels like I got a lot of
square root
even tie, so I don't know if these are wins or not based on what's suitable now. You don't even hear me though. You put that jacket on anybody, your funeral bound. But like the goalposts, I'm out here just moving around. They say conclusions were drawn, but I'm in super denial. What is a loss? I'll be damned if I'm losing it now. I'm the golden goose shaking things up at Lucian's house. I'm in the battlefield, really putting boots to the ground. A boost to see for your sales, analyze that you tell. If Drake.
Okay. He's shooting at the industry now. Another mention of Lucian.
They took out the AK, maybe he be in jail. Just
Drake remove the AK, maybe he be in jail. DRE, Dr. Dre? Is he talking about Dr. Dre?
I'm in the battlefield, really putting boots to the ground. A boost to see for your sales, analyze that you tell. If Drake took out the AK, maybe he be in jail. Just based off the name that it spells. What they say they just smelled. I heard they got special places in hell for niggas.
Okay, so Kendrick said, why does Drake have AK academics in his camp? He's got some weird cases around him or something. He said something like that, right? And Drake flipped it here and he's like, okay, let's remove the AK. What's left of my name? Dre. Why is he in your camp, I guess? Does he have some cases around him? I'm not aware of him. I don't follow people like that. Does Dr. Dre have some weird cases? And was he backing K-Dot and stuff? I don't know.
Joking about evil when they did it themselves. Damn. What y'all thought I was done? Y'all forgot what I done. Y'all forgot about Drake. Y'all forgot where I'm from. Y'all forgot if I gave you a hand, you under the thumb. Convenient amnesia from all you ballerinas. It doesn't alter what you said or how it made us see you. I shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena, because you always made your career off of switching teams up.
All right, LeBron.
I never got a copy of the newest rules. Apparently the title of the book is called Fooling Fools. Y'all was riding all summer.
That smile. He's like, I'm loving that view. That smile is hilarious.
Pedal bars going #1, and yet y'all trying to tell me who's grooming who.
Okay. It is true. It is true. So we talked about this, right? Talked about this in the reaction earlier. How would you feel if someone's dissing your name in front of the whole world and it's wrong? Now, I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I don't know. But innocent until proven guilty. Innocent until proven guilty. And if he is innocent, then you'd feel some type of way. You'd feel some type of way when your guy, Mr. LeBron, is actually rapping along to it, dancing to it and stuff. Doesn't even mute the part where he said certified lover boy, certified whap whap whap. He sung the whole thing over and over again. That's it's a fair way to feel.
Through this hair before you cut me for a new recruit. Before you say toodaloo off of shit that keep popping up on your Google News. Ain't been in the cage since I flew the coop. I was on Coast and Ave with my mama, numbers started going through the roof. Bentley with the B inside the wings like whoopie whoop. Spinning downtown like hula hoops. Is it the fair skin or the Jewish roots? Why people wanna not see me on top of the mountain like I do the dudes? Damn.
This is a little peek into him like writing and making the song. I mess with it. I didn't know there was like a studio right there. I've been in this area quite a lot. I saw the Toronto light of port or whatever you want to call it. Gonna give that a like. What we got next? Little Birdie, right?
Hey, what? Yeah, his and hers it. I don't like going to Vegas, I start missing Virgil. He'd be sick if he was witnessing this shit in person. All these pussy niggas tripping like they clipped a hurdle. All these pussy niggas acting like they missed a murder. All these Arab women treat me like the Prince of Persia. Speak on me and gain a lot just like the dish detergent. I put CC's on that hoe just like a titty. Speak on me and gain a lot just like the dish detergent.
Speak on me and gain a lot. Gain the dish detergent. Okay.
I put CC's on that hoe just like a titty. Yeah.
Ooh,
Hey.
DJ Frisco 954.
Yeah. Hey. Look. A little birdie said you did me dirty. And the story keep on getting worse, I'm getting worried. Yeah, I'm going up, I'm going vertically. 2009, I'm lit, I told him hurry up and book me. Yeah, hurry up and book me before I charge a fortune. Lauren, why you acting like I'm not important to you? You was there in 24 when niggas shot the door. See ya outside again, I thought your ass went corporate. You put the X in expensive, girl, you so annoying. I used to fuck it slow, I used to leave it in. I used to hate the tour, I ain't wanna leave again. Now I know the truth about you and I'm free again. Until your new man cop them tickets, you won't see me again. Yeah, word, yeah. A little birdie said you did me dirty. I be telling Alex Moss, fuck it, his and hers it. Hey, what? Yeah, his and hers it. I don't like going to Vegas, I start missing Virgil. He be sick if he was witnessing this shit in person. All these pussy niggas tripping like they clipped a hurdle. All these pussy niggas acting like they missed a murder. All these Arab women treat me like the Prince of Persia. Speak on me and gain a lot just like the dish detergent. I put CC's on that hoe just like a titty surgeon. Yeah, damn, for real. A little birdie said you did me dirty. How you fix your mouth to ask me if that shit would hurt me? Girl, you know that shit would hurt me. Girl, you know it's working. Yeah, girl, I'm going up, I'm going vertically. You tryna bring me down, acting like you worried about me. You know you did me wrong, asking how I heard about it. I said a birdie told me, damn, you did me dirty, homie. Yeah, it's over.
So what I feel like is, I had heard that Iceman was all rap, and then he split it up, because that's what I said in For All the Dogs. I was like, there's like 2 to 3 songs in that album that was for a different group, a different demographic of people, right? There are a few songs where the rap guys would really love, like 8 AM in Charlotte. There's some songs that it was more for like late night drives. There's some club songs. There's some like dance, more chill songs. And then there's like the heartbreak and like the in my feelings songs, all in the same album. And that means no one is actually gonna rate the whole album highly, because it's not that likely like that they're into all those types of songs. So Drake keeping this Iceman here to rap, this one, it's close. It's not fully rap, but I think it's a good idea. But it depends on how the other 2 albums are doing. I don't know what's going on with the other 2 albums. I'm gonna get to them, but I'm a rap fan, so I'm already expecting me to love this one the most. But I do think it's a good decision to split your albums into different genres and just make 3 albums if you need to. Do it. Granted, this is probably to get out of his deal and stuff, and to get leverage, because I'm sure all this stuff is going to be on the charts, and that's going to be his leverage for the next thing that he signs. Or if he goes independent, whatever it is, he can say like, hey, like 50 out of, or 70 or whatever out of the top 100 is all me, right? That's a lot of leverage if you're going to sign another deal. Cole also, his album was to get out of his deal. Everyone's album this year is kind of to get out of their deals. So I get why he would split it on the business side and why he would split it on the creative side. This is a lot of songs. There might be a lot of fluff. This song here, it's cool. I again, really love the mixing, really love what they do with the voice effects and the production. 10 out of 10 in that lane, every single song. This song, I would say like 3 out of all the songs I've heard so far, good, but you know, I expect a little bit more out of Drake because he's like really good at rapping and stuff. This is one of them. It's not really my style. Not really my style.
Boys, I can see the curtain closing. Put a hurting on me,
Still
put a lot of burden on me. I'm in a strip club, all these hoes converging on me. I'm back outside in here flirting with the 30 on me. Damn, hey, yeah. A little birdie said you did me dirty. And the story keep on getting worse, I'm getting worried. Yeah, I'm going up, I'm going vertically. 2009, I'm lit, I told him hurry up and book me.
DJ Frisco 954. Yo.
Okay. We got 3 more songs left on this. I'm gonna do one last recording. Oh, there goes my camera. I knew it. I think things are kind of slowing down towards the second half of this album. It's still on that smoke. It's still him talking. It's a good album, guys. It's a good album. We are finishing up the album here. I've re-listened to a lot of the songs earlier that I've listened to already on the reaction. We are at Drake Don't Worry, and the reason I do that is for two reasons. One, my camera dies and I need to charge it, blah blah blah. But two is to really digest the album, play it a few times, catch things I didn't catch, and build from that. So Drake Don't Worry, I think it's a solid album. I'll say what I wish was done better at the end.
I don't know, you tell me. I feel alive, no thanks to you. What is this I'm waking up to, waking up to? I don't need you breaking my news, I see it too. I don't have as much patience as you. When do they look up to you? Guess that isn't up to you. Yeah. If I give my everything, would that be enough for you? Yeah, yeah. Come and had the best time on the best side. We still up, it's bedtime on the west side. East side, west side, west side, east side. Yeah. Popping out on your side, it's gonna be a party. Yeah. Candy pink paint job, she pull up like a Barbie. Yeah. Ref when he so drunk, he just play Nicki then some Cardi. I'm sorry.
Dude, I know this isn't like really rapping and stuff, but I said I'm really into rap, but this is a nice, calm down, chill, cool delivery, nice vocals, nothing overwhelming, nothing that like throws you off. It's just a clean cut. It won't like hit the highest highs for us, but it won't hit the lowest lows either, and it's just gonna dance in that sweet spot right here. And as the album is getting to its end, that's what you want to do. You want to like bring the energy down now and like lower it into the end so that the whole thing can feel like a journey. We got to the peak and then things ramp down, and that's the end of the story. I'm not mad at it as long as the next couple songs also like follow that trajectory. Sorry.
Before you and O, they getting kicked up out the lobby. Girl, you know what's up with me, I pull up in a heartbeat. She wanna go next door, she wanna me party. She said she was Persian and started speaking Farsi. I don't know what's up with me lately. I say I'm alone, she said that's not something you should be. Appreciate you reaching out, don't be too concerned about me. You know that I'm drinking, smoking, thinking. Please stop asking me when are we linking, it's Iceman season. I don't know what's up with me lately. Yeah, I just wanna see a boy beg on the pavement. If he trippin' with the gang, then I just wanna see a boy struggle with the payments. If he trippin' with the gang, then I just might get that boy here for entertainment. If he trippin' with the gang, then I just wanna see a boy working on a day shift and a night shift. That's how I feel. I just wanna see that boy struggle with the phone bill and the light bill. That's how I feel. I just wanna see a boy beg on the pavement. If he trippin' with the gang, then come and had the best time on the best side. We still up, it's bedtime on the west side. East side, west side, west side, east side. Popping out on Chubb's side, it's gonna be a party. Yeah. Candy pink paint job, she pull up like a Barbie. Yeah.
The thing about the production is this like bass that kind of just rolls over in the empty space makes the empty space not feel empty anymore. And that's what's fire about it. It feels like aura. That's what it feels like.
Ref when he so drunk he just played Nicki then some Cardi. I'm sorry. Before you and O, they getting kicked up out the lobby.
Fire shot.
Hey, hey. Girl, you know what's up with me. I pull up in a heartbeat. Hey. She wanna go next door. She wanna me party. Hey, hey. I don't know what's up with me lately.
Interesting song. Ooh, that's an insane shot again. Wow. With the iced out CN Tower, eh? These are some of the craziest shots. And it's not just one music video. Every single music video has some of these crazy scenes and filming, and it feels like it's not just the music. It's like everything is just high budget, high quality, stuff you would remember. Yeah. Okay, I see him. I see what he's doing. We got Firm Friends next. Two more songs before I give my rating. I need to come up with what that rating will be. Firm Friends, where are we? There's no video for this one? Nope, there's no video for this one. Alright, let's get it playing on Spotify. And the last one is Make Them Know, and there is a video for that. Yes. Where's the video? Make him know. Shows there's a music video on Spotify. Okay, well, anyway, let's play Firm Friend.
Yeah. And we back at it.
Conductor.
For real. Shout out Ref 1. Yeah. All right. You think I didn't see that you stayed silent? That's like you endorsing it all. May as well stand behind them. I stood beside you, thought there was some good inside you. Situations like these, they force you to notice the difference. Look at me and Neeks, for instance. We know we live different lives and we've been on our separate missions. Look at how time flies. 20 years past, he's still the same guy. But I get it, you all wanna be the main guy. It explains why most people die not knowing who would've stuck by their side. It doesn't even cross their mind, they just go along for the ride. They'll never know their friend's decision, friends never had to decide. What does somebody do after doing everything you could've done for everyone? You just do what you should've done since day one. You stick with your day ones. I'm not the villain or the victim. I am the author. My right hand guides the pen along the page until the chapter's done. What would they do to me if they ever caught me riding dolo? Would they take my chain and my watch, or would they take my photo? Fuck that, I'm in the stew with Noel. The sun went down, we couldn't tell. There's so many opportunities, but we still here by ourselves.
There's so many opportunities, but we still here by ourselves. I talked about this at the start of the album. His work ethic is there. He's there on Christmas night working on music, not knowing the sun went down, right? He knows there's tons of stuff to do outside, but he's inside. That says something.
Nearly 14 years, he ain't worked with no one else, and I ain't go to no one else. That's cause there's no better team. Trust me, the owl's glistening more than it's ever been. And trust me, I'm the highest that I've ever been, the greatest that they've ever seen. I've been alternating from being overseas and listening to beats, strong opinions from the weak for 400 something weeks. They deep-seated resentment is what's filling up their seats. I seen ghosts act like sheeps, co-workers turn to enemies. Damn, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Lot of niggas trying to drain me of my energy. Right now, me and Conductor, we got more fucking chemistry than MIT. 2 hours just starve for some peace and serenity. Then it's back to Zerg for the OVO supremacy and hotel amenities. They try to have all of my precious memories laying in my girl's lap like she Jackie Onassis and I'm John Kennedy. But I am not Jonathan Kennedy. Rest in peace, but I really can't bloody up the triple button Giovanni suit because I'm OCD. I don't want no Drake, my apologies. I'm tripping your top 3.
He's comparing himself to JFK and he's like, well, sorry, I can't die because I don't want to dirty the suit. Oh man, that's something Drake would say.
My group chat was bumping those Oppie guys, but not me. Like begging to get out a ticket, now they want a cop, please. My son is taking corner kicks in front of Luis Enrique at PSG, and y'all are talking about inflating the numbers on DSPs and me having better perspective on life doing DMT. Nigga, KYSASAP, that's some shit that you could do for me. Like it was my first Chanel, I could've posted receipts that would've made niggas read them and weep. Reporting live from the scene where I wasn't supposed to be revived by the EMTs. Yeah, I did not break up a happy home, baby, you pulled up on me. Tell them why you really hate me and what year did she date me. I know niggas going crazy as I cop all the items you niggas put up for sale and start a museum in my house called Try Someone Else. Your friends never had to decide if they want to stay. The strength of your bond has never been tested in any way. I've been on the longest run, I don't know how to walk away. It's baby steps for you boys, y'all walking before y'all run. So
oh my god, these are bars. These are bars. She's throwing shots out again. Is that to ASAP? I don't know, but he's throwing shots out again, involving the girls in here. But the whole walking, running, baby steps scheme as well, fire with the bar.
Tell them why you really hate me and what year did she date me. I know niggas going crazy as I cop all the items you niggas put up for sale and start a museum in my house called Try Someone Else. Your friends never had to decide if they want to stay. The strength of your bond has never been tested in any way. I've been on the longest run, I don't know how to walk away. It's baby steps for you boys, y'all walking before y'all run. Secluding me might have been the worst thing that they ever done. I'm a product of where I'm from. One sound, one band. The orders make their way through the proper chain of command. And if everything goes to plan, I will be making a name change from the boy to the man. But y'all just wouldn't understand, damn. From mass distribution to leading my own version of the revolution. Private arbitration leads to resolution. Beat the game so many times, this shit has got abusive. Fuck you artists and producers. I don't wanna hear excuses or your plans for future truces. I am so far gone that a thank me later is useless now. CT from trying me and still they want another hit. Made a living off of oh no he didn't, bitch, yes I did. Skeletons in your closet.
CTE from trying me and now they want another hit. They want another hit from me. I'll give you a different kind of hit. not a hit that's gonna get on the charts.
Well, trust us ain't the bone to pick. They say what we doing, Ice, we running it back. What has Iceman ever done other than that? Even when under attack. Y'all don't know the stamina it takes to run up the stats. My numbers are humbling facts. Mistaking my sons for brothers, but it won't happen again. You better check your tone, I'm not one of y'all little friends.
Mistaking my friends for brothers. Sorry. My sons for brothers. I'm never gonna make that mistake again. Yikes. I thought we were like next to each. I thought we were peers, but you're my son.
Stamina it takes to run up the stats. My numbers are humbling facts.
Put some respect
Mistaking my
on my
sons
name.
for brothers, but it won't happen again. You better check your tone, I'm not one of y'all little friends. I got shots about to fly, some of y'all heads again. Man, shots about to fly. Even though some of my friends still talk about you guys like they leaning towards your side. I think karma's taking too long, an eye for both of your eyes. That'll show you love is blind, for real. You all wanna be the guy. It explains why most people die, not knowing who would've stuck by their side. It doesn't even cross their mind, they just go along for the ride. They'll never know their friends' decisions, friends never had to decide.
right? Make Them Know, last song of the album. He's talking crazy on this album, guys. Like he has not changed the subject pretty much. He's like, here's some shots at you. Here's some shots at you. Or I forgot. Here's some more shots at you. And you, and you, and you, and he just keeps going. This whole album is smoke. But this is also why I don't know if I can rate it as high as some other albums I've rated. Because it's not one-dimensional in terms of the sound and the flows and all that. It's actually like pretty amazing what he's achieved here. But in terms of the subject matter, only talking about one thing, I don't know if that does good for a full album project. This is basically just all diss tracks, all of it. So let's listen to Make Them Know, and I'll give my full opinion of the album at the end. I'm really trying to think about all my thoughts as well, so that's why I'm talking a little bit less, as I'm trying to catch bars.
I tried and tried and tried till the R switch place with the I. I never forget that July.
Till the R switch places with the I. So now I'm tired, right?
The worst that I felt in a while. I'm glad that you think that I'm soft. I'm glad that you think that I'm shy. I need you to think all these things. I got bigger than what's in my mind. I'll take it an eye for an eye. I sent a boy up to the sky. I still haven't lost any sleep, and I definitely didn't cry.
These are like bot farms, right? These are bot farms. Is this a real one, or did they just make this up just to burn it? Because he's got the gasolina in his hand.
Hey, yo, Gucci, get back in the ride, because that's definitely not the guy. Mistaken identity mixed with adrenaline, almost just kiss you goodbye. It's rap, so it sound like a lie when I talk to you and I confide. I'm going back to Cali. I got hearts in both of my eyes. I'm sleeping with death.
Yep. That's the Not Like Us thumbnail right there. He's saying this is a Kendrick bot farm. Maybe not just Kendrick, but he's saying a lot of that effect were bots. By the way, I think this is completely true, and not just about Kendrick, but also about Drake, and also about most artists out there. The dead internet theory, you can Google that one up. It's true, I feel like a lot of stuff that happens in the internet, when I talk to people in real life, that's not the opinions they have. So it feels like a lot of what's going on in the internet is like bots and driving conversations to a specific place, whether it's through the algo or through sheer number count of all these fake users, to get people to shift their opinions on stuff. That definitely exists. How strong of an effect it has on people, that we don't know, but this whole thing here, it exists. There's no denying that. And lots of stuff are botted. You know what's not botted? My views. Trust me, they're too low to be botted. If they're botted at these views, oh my god.
Cause the shots that I called in my time, and karma has been on my side, but I also just heard that she's blind. That bitch might just switch on a dime, cause she can't even see I'm...
He has lots of karma bars throughout this album too. I like it. He flips it different ways every time he uses it.
Can't even see I'm a guy. Pressure been getting applied, and I know I've been bad with replies. The lawsuit I got is fried, to the R switch place with the I. They'll frame it as people retired, but we know it's a truth and a lie. And they'll act like we signing a deal when they pay me for wasting my time. And they'll act like I lost my appeal, but they'll pay me for changing their mind. They got wind of the fact I was hit, and the whole world started to chime. Not scared of no suit or no tie, cause shit, victory always been mine. If I free up my bro, gotta live with it, cause we know that that man is an innocent. If they saying he did it, he did the shit, but he still might come home in a little bit. 400 racks on her head, how am I spending so frivolous? I act like the money's unlimited. If a Rolex I want about to drop, I reserve the shit like I'm indigenous. Bobby from 6'1", bro, And he under my arm like I'm ticklish. How do they say they got classics if it's shit that you never revisited? And if that's shit you revisited, then why am I boss of the business? Niggas been talking on digital, knowing how shit can get physical. Niggas gon' see me at Birds and act like they fucking invisible. If a Rolex I want about to drop, I reserve it like I'm Aboriginal. 50mm president, for all the time shit got political. This album I'm never submitting it, cause I know that I'll never consider it. This might be the one year I won, cause I know how they like to position it. My bros wanna mob on the stage, but I tell them boys not have some discipline. We don't even want what they giving us, them shits don't even have no significance. They just wanna turn up with gang, they wanna turn up with the syndicate. Bro just touched down in the States, took a jet ski from Windsor to Michigan. These niggas recouping on 2012, they gotta do it in increments. What happened to Drake from 2009 when all of the moments was intimate? What happened to Drake with their innocence? I don't think we'll be seeing him again.
That one earns my like, man. He executed that beautifully. He executed those last 3 songs to pull us down beautifully. He starts on the smoke right away, and it gets more and more intense as the album goes, and then you start ramping down, and he's like, these are my last words to you, to you, to you. This is how I feel about things. This is the album that I'm not even sure you're gonna hear because I need to submit it and get it approved and all that stuff. And the very people I'm dissing are the ones that are approving me dropping a lot of these, so you might not hear the full thing. You might hear different songs, whatever it is, right? It's showing the little battles that he has to fight for every single song, every single opinion, every single bar, before we get to hear it. So I mess with that. This album to me could have been a 10 out, forget it, 100 out of 100 if some outside factors were not impacting it. So what I mean by that is the whole lawsuit thing. He did go into it in this album and explain some of it and said it's not about Kendrick, it's about the whole industry. I don't know if that's fully true, and you guys can make up your mind there. But something like that being paired up with you shooting shots out at people again just makes it hard for them to reply to you. A lot of reactors, not me, but a lot of reactors were named in his lawsuit at some point. And a lot of them weren't actually paid. I know because I'm friends with some of them. And these sorts of things where you shoot shots and they're not actually true can end up hurting you because a lot of people don't want to respond to you then. And a lot of people don't put respect on the words that you say at that point, because you threw a lawsuit or because you lied, whatever it is, right? And that's just how rap is. So that is an outside factor hurting this album from being 100 out of 100. So I'm not going to give you the number that I'm rating it yet. I'm going to tell you how we start at 100 and how we get peeled back. Number 2, pulling us away further from 100 is the subject matter. An album, and maybe I'm wrong, but an album is supposed to show a lot of things. What transpired between this album and the last album, where your life is, what's been happening, and he has done a lot of that. And maybe a lot of his life is dealing with this BS still 2 years later, but it's like, is it really? Like, is this the only thing that has happened in 2 years? Because if it is, I'm actually sad about that, because you let beef and rap affect 2 years of your life. So I don't think this is all that's happened in Drake's life in the last 2 years, but this is all he's shown in this album. And, you know, maybe the other 2 albums he goes into other stuff. And I eat my words, but I'm only judging Iceman for Iceman, and I can't judge the other 2 albums together with it, because they're different. So just this album is missing a little bit of storyline, a little bit of diverse subject matter that is pulling it away from 100. Um, and then there's a few songs here and there that I don't mess with, right? Um, where the flows, the voice, the delivery, especially the West Side, the Kendrick song as I call it, where he's trying to make a hit like that. That one I didn't mess with it, so just from there, the album can't be 100. Um, but there's not that many songs that make me feel that way. I think it's just the delivery is a little bit off-putting to me on that one. Um, so those are the three things pulling it farther from 100 out of 100. What's pulling it towards 100 out of 100? What got me to give it all the points? Um, Production. Best production we've heard on any album for the longest time. Uh, Comparing this to J. Cole's album, I had a lot to say about the production on J. Cole's album. I thought the subject matter, the storyline, the sequencing, everything kind of made sense. Everything fit perfectly together. Um, but it was lacking production. It was lacking creativity. It was lacking all these different things, experimenting. And this album here does not lack any of that. Um, Cole's album weaknesses are this album's strengths. Dead opposite. The beats here are insane. They just hit. There's something professional about them. There's something smooth and silky smooth about all these beats. They all do something different. The amount of beat switches and the transitions towards that, the flows that come with that, um, flows into the next topic here, which is the flows. Drake's flow is a off rhythm kind of thing that not a lot of rappers can do. And he does it here time and time again, and he does it amazingly. Uh, he uses different voices and accents and stuff to experiment. So, um, gotta give him his flowers there. He expresses himself. He talks about all the questions you might have about the beef. And I think that's important. If he didn't address anything at all during this album, we'd be like, we're just gonna pretend none of that stuff happened. Nah, he brought it all up. So I like that. His how aggressive he is, and him saying like I've changed as a person after this is also something that brings my respect for this album and my grading for this album higher. Um, because it takes a lot to like just say straight up I've been hurt by something. As a rapper, it takes a lot to do that. And to do it over and over again in most of the songs, and to be like, I can't trust you, blah blah blah. These are my relationships. This is how tons of people switched up on me. Um, that I respect. The level of pettiness is honestly hilarious and uh, warranted. I think in a lot of the cases, and in the cases where it's not warranted, it's entertaining and it brings a value to the album in that sense. Uh, so I'm not mad at that. Um, I think a lot of the empty space in the beats, like he chose the right places as well to like stop rapping and let the beat do its thing a little bit. That's a thing that seasoned rappers know how to do, but most rappers don't. They just feel like they have to always rap, always do something vocally. Sometimes just let the beat cook a little bit, then hop back on. Let that thing simmer, then get back on and heat it up again. He does that a lot. So sequencing wise, beat wise, production, delivery, um, the bars, his pen is elite. It's not like the best pen in the universe, but it is elite. It is in the top echelon, right? Not a lot of people are hitting this level of pen. And what I do have to say is a lot of people that I think have a better pen than Drake, whether it's a Lupe Fiasco or an Eminem or um, a Kendrick Lamar, they don't output the number of songs that Drake does, right? At some point you run out of stuff to say and you need to dig even deeper and deeper and get something new and get new content. So releasing as often as Drake does, I think if we look at output to pen, he might be the top in the game. because he just drops and drops, and his output is crazy. And to keep this high level of a pen for that long is kind of like the MJ and LeBron argument, right? Um, MJ might have things that look like higher highs than LeBron, but if we look at the longevity and we average all this out, LeBron has been up against the highest level of competition for the longest time, way longer than MJ, right? And that's where he edges over MJ. I see Drake like that in a way because some rappers might have higher highs than him pen wise, but over time and over the amount of drops and the streams and the numbers, everything, you add all that up together, the consistency from Drake is up there. It's the best. I think it's actually the best. Even though Eminem is my goat, I think if we're talking about if we're talking about everything, Drake might be number one there. And that plays a part in this album because he is so consistent in this album. So those are all the negatives, and then all the positives that I feel we get here. I want to know what sort of responses we're gonna get at all the people he shot at. I don't think he said anything outlandish where I disagree completely with. So there's nothing in here that kind of throws me off. There's a few comedic bars, but that's just Drake being Drake. I don't think we should judge that as corny or anything because that's always been what he's done. It's no different in this album. Just some funny lines every now and then. So what did I give? I give. Okay, Cole. I gave Cole a 91 out of 100. I think what Cole did to really touch you and explain the story and stuff was better than Drake, but then everything else except the writing, I think Drake did better. So we're talking about beat selection, progression, experimenting with stuff, mixing, videos. Maybe we shouldn't count videos. Let's remove videos out of there. If we count videos and rollout, I think Drake beats Cole's album. But that's not what I'm judging it on. I'm only judging it on the music. So unfortunately, we have to ignore the rollout and the videos and stuff. I'm going to put Drake. I gave the Forever Story a 90, right? Where would I put Drake? Baby Keem's album, I think I gave it an 87, 88. What did I give Baby Keem's album this year? 87. I'm gonna go 89, I think. We're going 89 out of 100 for this album. I think a lot of people are gonna hate on it just because it is what it is. But these songs are fire. This is some rap. I'm a rap fan, right? There's what did you expect me to say? This is rap. What did I give GNX? Did I even ever rate GNX? I did not. This is better than GNX in my opinion. Yeah. Let's do 88 or 89. I think that's a fair rating. Second best album of the year for me. But if we pair the videos, the rollout, the whole hype around it, all that stuff together, it might be the best one. If we put all that into the music, but I'm separating. I'm keeping the music about the music. Second best album I've heard all year, and I think no one's really gonna beat this. No one's gonna beat this. Now we got Habibti and the other one next. What's the name of the other album? Let's find out. Let's find out while we're here. Maid of Honor. Let's see what those are. I know those aren't going to be raps, so I'm definitely not going to rate them as high as this one here in Iceman, but think we're going 88 or 89. And I think that's going to be controversial. I think a lot of the people are going to disagree with me because they can't separate the beef from the music. Um, but dude, this is some good rapping. Technically speaking, the flows, what he's doing, the bars, the similes, the doubles, the little sneak dishes here and there by using words like when he says for real, but Pharrell Williams, sorry. Um, these are little things that he's just like sneaking them in. The pettiness here and there, he's doing it. And while directly dissing as well, it's just good. It's just good. It's just good. Technically speaking, for a rapper, this is just really, really good. Um, yeah, let me know if you agree or disagree. This has been um very surprising. I thought at 18 songs there'd be a lot of songs I don't like, knowing how I've reacted to other Drake albums. Um, but this thing hits. Even the songs I didn't feel after re-listening to them a few times, it got me. It got me. How many songs am I adding to the playlist as a forever? Um, most of the songs early on in the album I'm adding. I think 21 Savage and Drake had a little bit of a letdown song. I expected way more. That should have been like a standout song on the album as well as the one with Future, right? The Future one is a standout one. But the 21 Savage one, I didn't I didn't feel the usual chemistry and energy I feel from him. So that one's a little bit of a letdown. Um, but yeah, cool album overall. Shout out Drake. Lots of him and his team just really showed up. They showed up, and they had to, because even with them showing up now, they're gonna get a lot of hate. So if they didn't show up, imagine how much hate they'd be getting right now. They really had to. Uh, this is the start of climbing back up and getting people to respect you, right? Like right now, your name's in the dumpster. No offense, of course, but that's what a lot of the people out there are saying. Um, so to get out of it, it takes a lot of effort. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my rating. Um, what's your favorite song? What's your worst song? What are some standout lines? Other reactions here. Expect the reactions to the other two albums. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full album reaction on the other two now that I think about it, because this is very time consuming. I got other reactions to do. Um, but I'll try and at least get a few songs in here and there. And if I can do the whole album, I will do the whole album.